Conditional sentences. Most conditional sentences have a subclause starting with the word if. We can use many different verb forms in conditional sentences. Examples: if you haven't got radio, you can't hear it. If you go to one of the agencies, they have a lot of temporary jobs. Note that in general we use verb forms in conditional sentences in the same way as in other kinds of sentences. If you've finished your work today, you can go home. You've finished work for the day, so you can go home. In an open condition, when something may or may not happen, we use the present tense, and when we talk about something unreal, we often use the past tense. And after an unusual condition, we use would in the main clause. Verb forms. There are some verb forms which often go together. These patterns are usually called types 1, 2, and 3. Type 1. If the operation fails, we will lose our money. Type 2. If the operation failed, we would lose our money. Type 3. If the operation had failed, we would have lost our money. Type 0. There's another pattern which can be called type 0. If the operation fails, we lose our money. Note, the if clause usually comes before the main clause, but it can come after it. If you're in a hurry, you needn't wait for me. You needn't wait for me if you're in a hurry. A comma between the clauses is more likely when the if clause comes first and less likely when it comes at the end. We can use conditional sentences in many ways, not only to give information but also, for example, request, advise, criticize, suggest, offer, warn, and threat. Type 0 conditionals. The pattern is if plus clause plus verb in present form plus clause plus verb in present form. If the doorbell rings, the dog barks. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more daily lessons and contents. And remember to hit that like button. Note that you can use when instead of if, when the meaning is each time. When I open the door, it makes a funny noise. Type 1 conditionals. It is a very common type, and the pattern is if plus clause plus verb in present form plus clause plus will plus verb and then the complement. If it rains, the reception will take place indoors. Type 2 conditionals. The pattern is if plus complement plus past plus clause plus would plus verb and then the complement. If I had lots of money, I would travel round the world. Type 3 conditionals. The pattern is if plus complement plus past perfect plus clause plus would plus perfect and then the complement. If you had taken a taxi, you would have got here in time. Okay, everyone, that concludes today's lesson. Don't miss out my daily lessons by hitting that subscribe button. Also remember to hit that like button. You may need to watch these contents as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.